And one of the worst affected districts in Maharashtra is in Pune, and faced with an alarming spike in COVID cases, authorities there have ordered a 12-hour night curfew starting at 6 p.m. for a period of at least a week, with a review of the order and coronavirus situation in the district scheduled for next Friday. Apparently, over 61,000 active cases have been reported in Pune district. Now, this restrictions also means that religious places, malls, eateries and cinemas have been closed for this week. Let's go across to Sohit, who joins us from Pune. And Sohit, so all malls and temples, etc., all have been closed for this week to really restrict the spread of the disease.
Well, that's right, Gargi. It is also termed as a mini lockdown because even in my bike, if you could see, actually I am near Shaniwar Wada, so this is one of the most crowded places in Pune. But right now you could see all the shops over here are closed. Today is the first day of the 7-day mini lockdown that has been announced. Even in the day, there is section 144 imposed over here. So for 5 or more than that people, more than 5 people can't be seen together anywhere. And as you could see, even the buses, the PML buses, the buses of Pune are closed for the next 7 days. Although the cars as well as the auto rickshaws are on the streets, but if we compare it with the daily average or the daily number of vehicles that we can see, the number of vehicles today are less, and it would be very important to see that what happens next, because even the BJP is opposing the 7-day mini lockdown that has been announced. So after 6 p.m. till morning 6 a.m. there will be a night curfew that has been announced. So the BJP leaders over here are saying that this will impact the economy and it will also impact the businesses over here. So they will be protesting around 11 a.m. and it would be very important to see that what happens, because since not 5 or more people are allowed and section 144 is in place, what will happen over there, we will be reporting on that as well. Now all the temples, be it the temples or other religious places, be it the hotels, restaurants, bars, everything will be closed for the next 7 days. And people are, the government has appealed for the people to work from home. The biggest reason is because the maximum number of cases in India is coming from Maharashtra, and in Maharashtra the maximum cases are coming from Pune. We have been seeing that more than 21% of the total COVID cases in Maharashtra is coming from Pune, and if we talk about nationwide, more than 11% of cases are coming from Pune, and that is the reason that Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar yesterday did a review meeting over here, after which a 7-day mini lockdown has been announced. Now remember that in the evening, even Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray addressed the state, and he said that as of now he is not imposing a lockdown, but in the next 1 to 2 days there will be several strict rules that will be announced. It would be very important to see that what happens in the rest of the state. But in Maharashtra's Pune, where I am right now, behind me is Dagdushet Halwai, the most famous temple over here, that has been shut. All the religious places are being shut. There is police present in several places. So in the morning, what we can say is that the crowd is less, the shops are closed, but as the day progresses, and will this continue for the next 7 days, and what will be its impact on the number of COVID cases in the Pune district, that would be very important to see.
All right, Sohit, thanks so much for joining us with all those details. And Sohit reporting from Pune. Earlier, he sent us this report from a temple in Pune.
After a huge rise in COVID cases, what is said to be a mini lockdown for 7 days has been announced in Maharashtra's Pune districts. Now remember, all the religious places will be closed for the next 7 days in Pune. Right now, we are outside Dagdushet Halwai, the most famous temple in Pune, and as you could see, the temples have been closed. The devotees, however, in limited numbers are coming, and they are taking the blessings, and offerings are being done outside the temple over here, as you could see. Now there are security personnel who have been kept over here just to ensure that there is social distancing that is being followed, or there is not much people who are over here. Sir, कितने दिनों तक अब मंदिर को बंद रखा गया है, और यहाँ पर आप लोगों से क्या कुछ कह रहे हैं?
मंदिर 9 तारीख तक बंद रहेगा। लोगों को काम बोल रहे हैं डिस्टेंस रखने के लिए, मास्क पहनने के लिए।
कब से बंद किया गया है मंदिर?
आज से ही
बंद किया गया है। So as yesterday it was announced that for the next 7 days, all the temples, malls, hotels, restaurants, everything will be shut in Pune. Even the PML buses will be shut over here, as you could see. But the devotees are coming over here. They are praying outside the temple over here. Now remember that Dagdushet Halwai is the most famous temple if we talk about Pune, and now the temples will be closed for the next 7 days, and it would be important to see that what happens over here in the next 7 days. Will the cases come down? But as of now, a mini lockdown has been announced in Pune, and it is being brought into effect from today onwards. In Pune, with camera person Rajendra Dayalkar, Sohit Mishra, NDTV.